Thank you for joining us tonight at our Team All In business training. I got really excited today after watching the different launch videos for promoters. Did anybody get on the Business Builders to watch the different segments that Ashley and Whit did that new promoters need to go through step by step? Did anybody see that yet?
No.
Okay, what I'm gonna do later, I'll share my screen and we'll go back and watch those because they're, I mean, I can't wait. And Jen, since you're a fairly new promoter, I would love for Serena to go through them with you, even if you just do a couple a day, like some are only 2 or 3 minutes. But it takes you step by step and everything you need to do. Right when you get your promoter kit, to opening it, to setting up your apps, to everything step, all in a video, audio, absolutely fantastic. So, and it's going to be not only on Facebook, but also available in YouTube. So it'll be two ways that we can launch this and get your new promoters launched. I can't wait to try it on a new promoter. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But I think we need to get familiar with everything they're teaching in that launch pad. So if they have questions, we can answer them.
I did start watching one of them, but then my internet went snaky, so I didn't get to finish it. But I did start watching. You're talking about the little blocks there by I got her name gone.
Ashley and Stephen.
Yes.
Yeah. I think there's 15 segments. I think you start with number 1, number 2, number 3, and they're all like really quick. And what's nice about that, you know, you don't need to sit and watch it all in one day, because you need to be able to do it in stages, right? Step by step. I'm just going to mute Pauline here. One second here. There we go. Yeah. So I think, anyways, if we have time before we end tonight, maybe I'll share my screen. I'll bring that up and we can go through just a couple of them just so you can see if you haven't had a chance to go on there. And this business launch plan, it's hard to see. I know Heather sent this to me. I had a hard time uploading it and scanning it, and it's just not clear. But I think the circles are all you need to see. And I'm going to talk you through it because I have an actual copy in front of me. And I'm going to ask, this was part of the Ruby Bootcamp. It's in our pages, in our Ruby Bootcamp training. So that it's in there. But what I like about this is I remember when I started building my business, PVBV scared me. I didn't understand what it meant. I didn't understand percentages. I'm not a math person, so it wasn't something that I learned very quickly. But that second month that you see there, I was there in my first month. So when I look at this, I know it's possible. Okay. I'm not saying it's going to happen to all of you, but it's possible. If you want to do this, you can do this. Okay. But they've broken it down in a 4-month window, which is really doable, especially if you're focused on building a good income. Okay. So when you're looking at month 1, if you introduce 10 people to the weight loss solution, so they're saying 5 couples or 10 people in general, plus you start a new promoter, the income will be anywhere between $300 to $600 a month. Okay. So your achievement there is a senior manager status. And the reason why it varies between 300 to 600, because 1,000 PV, just for those of you that are on here that know the PV, you could be a senior manager with 1,000, you can be a senior manager and doing 1,800 or 1,900, right? So that's why the income can vary, okay? And then in month 2, you're looking at, oh gosh, the letters on here are so, executive manager. So I just want to make sure that's an executive manager. It does. So when you're looking at a month 2, you continue to maintain or replace 5 couples or 10 people. So that's why it's important to keep adding people to your business, adding customers to your base, adding a new promoter. Okay. So if you can add another new promoter and you maintain this, this status, then you've added more people, then your income goes from 600 to 900 a month. That's executive manager. So you're looking at over 2,000, right? PV, for those of you that know that. So, because vitamin A, promoter A, right, duplicates month one, right? That's where you're getting that double the income. Okay, because you're doing it, you're maintaining what you have, but now you've helped another promoter duplicate what you've just done, and that's month two. Then month three, you do the same again, and then you help your new promoter that you signed up, started in B, do the same thing. A is continuing to do the same thing. So if you have like 2 or 3 people doing what you're doing, the income just starts to grow. And I know this is possible because this is what happened to me 32 years ago. Okay. They didn't all start on the breakfast solution. Remember, they're saying weight loss solution or equivalent, meaning they might get on other products, Upbeat, kids products, skincare. They're just using the 10 people PV just to show you what it would take to get to that income. Okay, so don't think it has to be a weight loss solution, has to be, because it could be, you might be fulfilling other needs. Okay, not just weight loss. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, and then when you go to month 3, this is when you achieve director, because now you're doing, again, you've duplicated again, and now you have 3 promoters that have gone and duplicated what they did in month 2 again. And your income, your profit is anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Okay. And then when you go on and develop a new director, right, in month 4, you do 5,000, they do 5,000, you become a sapphire, and your income is anywhere from $1,700 to $2,100 a month. Now, those averages are low, just so you know that. We have sapphires in our business that are making $5,000-$6,000 a month, because you can be doing more than 5,000 personal PV. Okay, I do way more than 4,000 personal PV. Okay, plus what my other teams are doing. Okay, does that make sense? So do you like that, the look of this, as opposed to talking PV, BV? Does that make sense, Jennifer, when you're looking at this? Does it give you a better picture, looking at the circles and figuring how many people you need to have in your team to kind of generate $1,000, right? And they're saying, and just so you know, if you have in your whole downline anywhere between 50 to 70 customers, club members, some promoters that maintain, an order every month, that's an average of 4,000 QPV where you start, doing your director status.
Right.
Okay, average around 50.
I haven't zoomed in on my phone, that's why I'm looking down.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, that's good. Any questions, anything to clarify? This is something you can just point and talk and share with people, right, as you're sharing. Sorry, Jennifer, you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Anybody else? Some of the newbies, like Serena, is this an easier way of looking at the business and income?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Can you explain this when you look at it and point? Because I think it's pretty clear. If you were to sit down with Jennifer tomorrow and go through this paper, could you point and talk, or even, as Ashley says, get a crayon and a piece of paper and just draw circles and point and talk, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, right? Joan, any feedback? Yeah, you like it too? Awesome.
I think it makes it easier when there's a visual like this too, because it just giving 2 options, whatever option's easier for you. Same end game, but whatever is easier, right?
Absolutely. Okay. Wow, so you guys know all this, eh? It's easy peasy.
But what I did is I actually calculated, so at least I know. I'm not going to tell them what it is, but I just have an idea.
Videos that follow, you are going to learn the
It's
key.
really techy, and they want you to, more. They have more questions. I know it. That's me. You can
Sorry,
actually,
sorry, there was a,
You
sorry,
say
a
that
radio.
again, please?
Yeah, say that again because a radio came on or something. Just say that again, Joan.
I calculated, right, exactly what we have here, looking at the PVs and the BVs. So at least I know in case someone asks me a question, right?
Right,
There's some people who are just fine with whatever they see, but some people are going to ask, well, how do you get to that point?
right.
You need to know
So
that.
you got the numbers written down. You figured it all out.
Yeah. And
Could
some of them are higher actually. Yeah.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah, I don't, I couldn't find it, but
Okay. No, it would be good. It would be good for us to have that in writing so that we don't have to go figure it out ourselves. If you've already done the math, then that you're right. Because there's gonna be some people coming from other direct selling companies
yeah.
understand PV and BV. So it'd be good to have those numbers and have that in front of us.
Yeah.
We don't need to have it like when we're sharing and talking, but it's good to have as a backup in case, you're right, Joan, in case they do ask.
To know how you get that sort of thing.
Okay, great. That'd be awesome. Thank you. I wish you told me this before. I would have had you share that tonight.
Find it. Okay.
What's that? Okay, sorry. There's okay. Any other feedback? Any other questions about this?
Nada,
Yeah.
what I like, so you said it actually, is that it's people. People can relate to people more than they can relate to what you BV, what's
Right.
that, so I think it's great that the examples are people. They're not
Mhm.
the points. So,
Right.
the points are there, but
Right.
yeah, that made a lot of sense to me anyway.
Good. And again, I liked when they said equivalent too. Like it could be a weight loss pack or like a shape up pack for us, or it could be, a breakfast solution with other things. You know what I mean? It doesn't just have to be that. Like it can be, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what that noise is. Sorry. Is that Sadie? There's some noise happening here. Hang on.
I think, Nada, it might be important to share too, when Ashley was talking about when you're sharing with people, because it is, $12.50 for 2 meals, with including the Pro Vitality for doing the Shape Up solution, that a lot of people don't realize, like it's $6.25 a meal, which a lot of people pay a lot more when they go to a restaurant or a drive-through or something like that. So
Right.
it is really beneficial to share with people the Shape Up pack first,
Right.
or the Shape Up solution first, because that might be what they are really looking for. And then if they say, something about, well, what are my other options? Because even when we do our health talks, we talk about doing the foundational first with the Pro Vitality and the shakes. And then if
Right.
they say, well, what are my other options? Then you can share, oh, absolutely, we do have the breakfast solution, or we do have, whatever it happens to be that would then branch off for them. But not to be, nervous or afraid to say, hey, like this is an amazing benefit for you and an amazing price point, in terms of getting healthy nutrition with that Shape Up solution.
Mhm. Excellent. Thank you. And that when she quoted that $12 a day, that was the US weight loss solution, or was that our Shape Up? So I need to figure that out.
That was the one that Laura May had posted in with including tax and shipping, right?
Oh,
so
right.
they
Yes.
could even get the shipping back
Right.
after 6 months. So it ended up being $6.25 per meal,
Yep.
so Yeah, so no, I just took that from the, from our information that we were texting.
Oh,
back
good.
and forth.
Okay. I thought you were quoting what Ashley stated, but that's what Laura May had figured out. I remember now. She posted that in the messenger group. Okay.
Yeah, because that was
Excellent.
the Canadian one.
Yes, yes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to try, see if I can pull up that Facebook group, the launch pad. And 1 second. Who has not seen the launch yet? The different videos. Anybody?
I don't
That's-
think Sadie has.
I don't think I've watched the full thing. Is that,
I haven't.
Okay.
no, I just saw where they said that they launched, that they had it.
Yeah, it's in the group. Okay, let me go back to my Zoom.
It's in the business builders.
Yeah, I was listening to bits and pieces of it today. It's going to be so helpful for us. Let me just see if I can get on my, here we go.
Is it in the guides?
Can you see so you have to scroll down. I'm not sure how they've done. I just scrolled down and I found them. So do you see Launchpad getting started? Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I went in the group, you scroll down. So so it says here, where did I go now? Here we go. So here, I like this that it's in the YouTube because I've had some people that are looking at the business that don't have Facebook. Now my advice to them is to set up just a Facebook account eventually once they launch their business, just so they can have the business aspect of it. So I've got a couple of people that are considering doing that. So but there's some people that are really like do not want Facebook. So then at least they're going to have this in the YouTube channel as well. So this is the first section. I just want to make sure you can hear it. It's only a minute, which is awesome. Hear that?
In the videos that follow, you are going to learn the key fundamentals to building a successful Neolife business. And we believe it is important for you to get your business off to a strong start. The very first goal for your business is to get a minimum of 3 customers and/or other promoters started on products. The faster you get your first 3 customers and/or promoters, the better. The more people you get started, the better. And here's a pro tip. If you want to get off to an extremely strong start, aim for getting 12 or more customers and/or promoters started on products as quickly as you can. This will create a great foundation for your income and business. Make sure to track your progress with the Strong Start Tracker in your Getting Started guide. So let's get started.
Okay, so that was the first one. And then, oh, hang on. What happened here? Oh, because that went to YouTube. Oh, hang on. Just want to see if okay, so that was the one. Now, and then this is, hang on. Okay, so now here's the, what's that?
If you go, a little tip to finding them faster
Yep.
if you're in the Facebook page there, if you use the search engine within the group, the little magnifying glass at the top, if you just
Yep.
type in launch, they'll all come up.
Oh, thank you. I knew there was a way to do it faster. You're a genius. Okay, so you go to the top and where's the little magnifying glass? Oh, right here. And you type in Launchpad.
Right. And then they'll all come up there.
I was going to say, I thought, why did they make it so hard to find? Okay, Launchpad. And now they're all here in order.
Yes. I don't think they came up in order, oddly enough, but they're there
Okay,
anyways.
here's one. Okay, that's one we just watched. Now this is, hang on, this I want to make sure. Launchpad getting guide 2, guide 1, getting off to a strong start. And then this is this guide 2, video 2? Let's just see what happens here. Hang on.
are a few important first steps you will want to take as you launch your business. First, schedule a business launch meeting with your upline promoter or leader. Your upline promoter is the person who introduced you to Neolife. The team you joined also has other successful leaders. They are the first and best resources for training and support. But always remember that this is your business and you have what you need to get started. Second, register for Impact Summit. Don't miss out on the new promoter 90-day special. You have 90 days from the day you joined Neolife to register and save on your Impact Summit ticket. You can purchase tickets online from your Neolife back office, which we'll take a look at in the Exploring the Digital Tools Available to You video. Impact Summit is the biggest and most highly anticipated event of the year. We encourage you to invest in your future success and experience explosive business benefits that promoters across the country can't stop talking about, like reaching Emerald Director. Over 80% of all new Emerald Directors were Impact Summit attendees. For more information, visit neolifeimpact.com. Third, know your referral website link. This is your personal URL. This is where you'll send friends and referrals to shop and sign up so you get credit for their orders. Lastly, join the Neolife Business Builder page on Facebook to stay up to date on the latest announcements, incentives, events, and trainings in Neolife. This is also where you can join the weekly leadership calls every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. These calls are structured to help you grow your business each week. Make sure that you take advantage of these first steps in your business.
I love it that they're short and then, like I said, they can watch it in sections. How far did you get along, Jennifer?
I got into, I think I got to the second one there.
Okay, good.
'Cause
Okay.
I remember both of those. I don't think I think the third one is when I went wonky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, because your internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Digital tools. What I love about this is even these digital tools, they go into a little bit more. We'll watch maybe one more and then we'll have a discussion. Hang on.
When you become a promoter, you gain access to industry-leading digital tools to help you grow your business. First, let's look at our Neolife apps. Make sure to pause this video and take a moment to download these apps if you haven't already. You will use the same login information you use for your back office. The first app we will cover is the Neolife Back Office app, a mobile version of your Neolife back office designed to help you grow and manage your business on the go. Next, the Team Neolife app, a powerful CRM, customer relationship management tool for prospecting, sharing on social media, and following up with customers and your team. Now, let's look at the Neolife back office. Log in at myoffice.neolife.com. This is where you'll place your own orders and manage your Neoship, see real-time performance and business reports, join the Neolife Challenge, access resources like incentives and newsletters, and so much more. To get maximum value from your back office, take these action steps now. 1. Verify your account information. Go to Account in the menu and verify that all of your information is correct. Upload your photo under Avatar. This will also be displayed on your shopneolife.com website. Your referrals will see this when they visit your site. Second, customize your shopneolife.com/your referral website. Go to Manage My Website and input the contact information you'd like displayed for your referrals. You can also customize the products that are featured on the homepage. Lastly, make sure to connect with our community on social media. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or blog for shareable fun facts, events updates, product information, and more. And for promoters who are building their Neolife business, connect with us in the Neolife Business Builder group on Facebook. Enter the challenge and join the Neolife Challenge community on Facebook for support and motivation from your fellow Neolifers. Remember, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Utilize these digital tools to help you build your business.
I like this, that they can pause and go to the app, right? Put it in their phone, pause, go and do like a practice. And if you're there with your promoter doing it, whether it be over Zoom or side by side, right? It's very duplicatable, right? To do this step by step. Any feedback? You liking it?
Mhm.
Yeah. I think, Serena, I think when we signed up Ivy, this would have been a great tool, right? Like I look back now to my new, like even when you started and looking at this, right? Trying to figure out, what do we do next? What should we do? What should we do? What's the next step, right? So it's great that they've got all this set up. And it's simpler. I find it simpler than what's in the Wisdom Builders, and not as long, right? And that's just we have to remember that not everybody has hours in the day, right? Especially if they come home, they're working full time and they want to spend maybe 10 or 15 minutes on one section at a time, right? Then they can do that, right? Okay. Achieving director is your key to success. Do you guys want to watch one more? How are you feeling?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
This is where we want to be, right? We want to get to director, right, guys?
Yes.
Achieving director is key to your success in Neolife. Achieving director puts you in position to maximize your earning potential by unlocking the highest sales volume bonus of 20%. And we have a simple two-step system to director, which would pay you more than $15,000 per year with your part-time business. So step 1, you find and help 12 customers get started on Neolife products as club members. Step 2, find 3 other people who want to build a business alongside you as promoters and help each of them find their 12 or more customers. A Neolife business built like this would earn you more than $15,000 per year. And here's a pro tip. Maintain qualified director or higher for 6 months and you'll be invited to leadership school where you'll learn everything you need to build your business even bigger. And for those who have big goals, become a director and develop 3 directors within your team using this two-step system and earn over $37,000 per year in income. Then continue your growth by building 6 directors within your team and earn over $120,000 a year in income. As you can see, becoming and helping other people become directors is key to success in Neolife.
That's pretty simple to understand, right? Excellent. And then, sorry, go ahead.
I think there's a typo in there. It says do this 6 months in a row and you'll be invited to leadership school, but it's leadership summit. It's
Oh yeah, I think they were saying, I think they started doing this recording months ago. So I think they changed it to summit recently. So it's the same. It's the same thing. So they might have to edit these eventually.
Excuse me.
Because he even says leadership school in his actual wording too. The personal development is good. He states a couple of books and what successful businessmen do to stay focused and important to learning. I got to that point. Did I do this business goals? Actually, I didn't watch the business goals. How long is it? Let me just see here. Maybe we'll watch one more together and then I'll let you guys watch the rest. Yeah, so they're not very long. I'm under 3 minutes all tonight.
Setting and writing down goals for your business is an important step for success. I love the quote by Jim Rohn. Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when you act upon them. It is key that you set specific goals for your income and rank advancement level in your Neolife business. Your income is important because it's a direct reflection of the number of people you're helping through your business. The more people you help, the more income you can earn. Write down your monthly income goal and your income target for the next 12 months. Start by writing down your reasonable goal for the average monthly income you desire to earn. What does that equate to for your yearly income goal? Pause this video right here and write down these goals. Now, double your reasonable goal and write down your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal for your average monthly income and your yearly income. Next, let's set a goal for your rank advancement level. I encourage you to refer to the Neolife compensation plan for details on our rank levels. You can also work with your upline leader or a member of our field development team to help you set this goal. To set this goal, what rank do you need to reach in order to achieve your reasonable income goal? For example, maybe your goal is to earn $3,000 per month or $37,000 per year through your Neolife business. In the compensation plan, you'll see an example of how to earn this and more with a 1 Ruby business. So 1 Ruby is your rank goal. Now, using your income goal, write that rank down and make sure you understand the qualification criteria to achieve it. Next, write down the date you want to achieve that rank by. Pause this video right here and write down these goals. Now, what rank do you need to reach in order to achieve your big, hairy, audacious goal for your income? And when do you want to achieve that rank by? So, congratulations. Thank you for identifying, writing down, and most importantly, acting on your goals. It is a key step for success.
I love that. Where's Joan? Joni, big hairy goals. I love that
Audacious
phrase.
goal. Yeah.
Audacious, big hairy audacious goals. That's awesome. I've never heard that term. Have you guys ever heard that before?
Does he get the word hairy?
I know.
I have, yeah.
It's actually,
And he
you know
said
what it is?
BHAG. He said BHAG.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's interesting because they've added a bit of comedy throughout all their presentations just to lighten it up a little bit to make it fun, right? Because it could be boring, right? So it's kind of cute the way they've done that. Yeah. BHAG. That would be our awesome. Okay, so I'll stop share for a second. I wanted to play something earlier. Hang on. Where is it here? I wanted to play a video. Hang on. I listened to this video today and I thought, greatness. Let's just listen to this for a second and then we'll have a little discussion. Oops.
Hi, John Maxwell here today. We're so glad that you have joined us for Minute with Maxwell. I have my good friend, longtime friend, Don Yeager here, who, by the way, I think is one of the top storytellers in the world. Don, you have told so many stories that I have just loved, and it shows up in your books, it shows up in your talks, and just good to have you today with us on Minute with Maxwell.
Thank you.
And let me give you a word. We're going to reverse it. Don's going to talk about the word, and I'll give it to you. And the word's greatness.
Greatness. I love it. It's one of my favorite words. You know, our mutual friend, John Wooden, actually once said that greatness is actually harder to achieve than it is to define. So we're going to go ahead and still give it an effort to try to define it because that's what Minute with Maxwell is.
That's what it's about.
The thing about greatness is that it's actually not a destination. It's a journey, right? That people who achieve or want to achieve greatness recognize they're probably never really going to get there, but it's the uphill climb, right? To use your favorite phrase.
Yes.
It is that constant effort to get there that ultimately leads them to achieve what is their personal greatness.
That's beautiful, Don. And wow, Don's saying to us on Minute with Maxwell, really, there is no finish line. That we just keep improving ourselves, practicing, doing our very best to get better. And thanks for sharing that word with all of us today. I'm glad you came to be with Don and me today. on Minute with Maxwell.
Always some good little tips, guys, like on words and how to look at them. And because, we're always trying to achieve that and knowing that. Anyways, I thought it was kind of a really powerful message. So just wanted to share that with you today. Okay, anything you want to add before we sign off to head to the other side? So I'm going to be doing something similar to the Discover More, and Joan's going to help me with the business part at the end, just with her business story, which I thought is going to be awesome as a lead in with a bit of product and going into the business. I'm excited. I'm hoping to have a couple of guests on. So I'm really utilizing the Discover More. So I really hope you guys are bringing people to the different slots, whether it be Ashley. And it's funny because the girl that I met in the Dominican, I said to her, so you can either hear me and our Canadian kind of version, or you can hear a girl from Alabama with an amazing little, just so that they're ready when they come on to expect something different. And so I think it's important to prepare some of our Canadians what to expect when it comes to language and that American kind of twist. So anyways, she laughed and said, "Oh God, that's so fun." And anyways, I told her she talks like Reese Witherspoon, which is kind of cute. So yes, I think it's good to make sure you prepare people before they come on, so they kind of know what to expect. Okay. Anything you want to add? Anybody? Any tips? Did you like the launch pad? Are you going to use it with your new promoter? I think we should practice with some of our new promoters. Serena, you going to practice with Jennifer? Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love for you guys to go through those, through the launch pads and maybe even just finish off.
I'd like to finish watching them myself first and just familiarize myself. Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, and they're easy, they're quick, they're not long. Yeah, you can get through that getting started guide, and they have the kit in front of them. So they're doing it when their kit is actually in hand, and they have the getting started guide in front of them. And they need to pause and answer the questions. And like, we didn't pause and do all that tonight, but I think it's great. It's almost like being in school, but doing it in stages, step by step.
I think it's a launch pad for us to fill out all that.
It is, Joan.
Right?
It is. Absolutely. Simplifying it, right? That was the biggest message in the Dominican, was even Louis, keep it simple, because he even got complicated. He said, we got to keep it simple, 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 boom, simple, right? All the other stuff comes as they grow and as they build their business, but we got to keep it simple. Right, Lynn? I know we've been saying that for years. Don't complicate things, right? Excellent. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all. And if you have any guests, let me know. Maybe shoot me a message if you have people coming on, and we'll make sure that we welcome them and into the group and recognize some of the new people that are joining us tonight. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Anna.
Yeah, on the other side.
Yeah, the other side.